Hey you guys. So a lot of people will tell you it's never too late to buy Bitcoin. That there were people that were, nervous about buying it at 700 when it had been at 200. And now, of course, there's people that saw it at 3,000, 2,000, and now, I don't know what it's at right now, but, you know, getting closer to 10K, people are feeling like, well, maybe I shouldn't buy in. But then there's, the people that say it's never too late. They're saying, once it's at 100K or even 40K, it's, I don't know why I made that face. Like, it's probably a reasonable reason why that horn was honking. Anyways, um, that it's not really going to make that much of a difference if you buy in at 3K or 7K because, the gains you're going to be making are going to be still really high. Um, if you're able to hodl for long enough. Okay? But that being said, something that you can get in on when it's still fresh is the Super Mario Odyssey any percent category. Because the record right now, as I'm recording this, by Samurai Man is, I mean, it's a tight run. Is it a deathless run? I mean, I know there's an intentional death, and that's actually pretty clever because he gets in the Jungle Kingdom. Is that what it's called? Um, the final moon he gets. It's like you. Oh, I guess he uses the cap. In my mind, he's using flood and like hovering over to it, but he uses the cap to get a moon that's just over this like lava, or it's like this goop that you die if you fall into. But you get that as the final moon, and then you respawn right next to the Odyssey. So it's actually quicker to do it that way to get back. So I thought that was pretty clever. But really, that's like what the run is it's like these clever things. There's one room in New Donk City at the top of the tower where he uses wall kicks instead of climbing up the things. That I think was not the developer's intention that you could do that. And then he also does like I think it's a BLJ to get back to the other side. Maybe he does. Maybe there's a cap throw. Um, and that I'm sure that's maybe a bit of not an Easter egg, but I bet they knew that you could do that. Um, but really, I mean, it's like a glitchless run. It is glitchless, and there's really hardly anything in it that I think the developers didn't know about. So it's like it's it's rare to be at such a new stage in speedrunning in a course that you know like Pooh is hypothesizing that this could like outshine SM64. As far as what was the words he used, the speedrun that everyone knows about, or that sorry, I forget the quote. Um, which would really be, incredible because really speedrunning in general is actually in sort of an infancy stage in that, the most popular, the number one game had existed before speedrunning was a thing. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder when it will be